Om Namo Bhagavate Ramakrishnaya. Lessons for Life from Swami Jagdatmananda's inspiring bestseller Learn to Live, Volume 2, Chapter 1, Give Up Worries and Anxieties. This is the inspiring story of a lady who lived the life of an ideal wife, an ideal mother, and an ideal homemaker. Now let us listen to Swami Jagdatmananda's discussion on this beautiful subject, fulfillment of duty, the height of spiritual life. Fulfillment of duty. An aged mother almost literally followed the advice of saints. Swim on, don't give up, don't lose heart, reach the bank and be victorious. Though she lived a full life, she was not attached to it. When the end came, she called her son and told him about the lessons she had learned in life. As a child, I had heard that the mind that does not remember God is unholy, and the day on which God is not remembered is inauspicious. I learnt to follow this advice right from my childhood. As a child, I understood that God is in the sanctum sanctorium of the temple, constantly watching all our deeds, and I learned to bring neatness and system, order into my work. When I was told that one's husband was God, I tried to be his shadow and never thought of displeasing him. When sometimes I was unable to live up to his expectations, I asked for his forgiveness. I shed tears before God and prayed, God, let me not be tempted by the desire to possess gold, or sari, or watch, or sandals. Let me find joy, taste in uttering your name, in remembering you. Give me the conviction that all people are your representatives in this kingdom of yours. Give me the strength to put up with any kind of blow, any kind of humiliation, with absolute patience. Thus, I used to implore God. I used to pray to God. I was of the firm conviction that children were a gift by God. And as I tended to their needs, I said to myself, God is watching me. Let me take care of the children and let me keep my husband happy. With this conviction, I performed my duty. My husband could not endure children screaming or being naughty. I lived with the conviction that all this was the trial to which God has subjected me. When I got a daughter-in-law who could not adjust herself with our way of life, I prayed once again with tears in my eyes. You know, my child, what message I got from God? God said, my child, if everything is in your favor, you will only be further drifting into the world of illusion, Maya. Now you should prepare yourself for the darshan or the vision of the Divine Mother of the Universe. Destiny has given this attitude to your daughter-in-law so that you keep yourself off the path of illusion, so that your patience gets strengthened. Be patient, my child. Since then, I got the charge of the grandchildren too. I consoled myself that God was trying to purify me, like a goldsmith trying to purify gold by melting it in a crucible. I took care of my grandchildren, not leaving them out of sight during day or at night. I got not a word of appreciation, but as soon as I realized that this world was tempting me, I intensified my prayers. Now I am ready to leave you all, my child. No one is going to be immortal. No one is going to live forever. I am not learned. I am not a learned woman. I haven't passed any examination. But I feel my life has become sublime because I was absolutely devoted to my husband, faithful to God, and obedient to my dear elders. Take the hardships and miseries of life as the test to which God is putting you. Put up with them. Put in your tearful prayers incessantly before God. That will certainly bring you eternal happiness. Child, follow this path in your life too. Swami Jagdatmananji concludes by saying that rendering service to children, seeing divinity in them, is also a form of service to God. In the kingdom of the Lord, value is given to humility, love of service, and patience. But are we really developing these qualities in us? Are we inculcating these virtues in our children? Now the modern society thinks that God is a fossil. Gratification of the senses is the be-all and end-all of life. Self-gratification is the ultimate goal of life. A society, a government full of people holding such views can never realize the importance of spiritual life or a higher life. The government spends millions of rupees for the defense of the nation. But how nice it will be when simultaneously it takes all measures so that no seeds of hatred, fear, or jealousy are sown in the minds of the people, so that feelings of mutual love and harmony are promoted. This would be a very constructive project. This would be a very powerful weapon to destroy the evil of indignation. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Parnamastu.